What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Just Jay-Z. It's Jessie.
And KJ. I always feel so awkward during the beginning because we're like having to stay quiet.
I know, we have to like be silent while the intro's going. We're back with another Salon horror stories episode. These are so fun.
We haven't done these and I'm so excited. I love hearing these.
I love hearing submissions. So, and then hopefully, do you have one to share? I feel like I've shared so many, but I think I have one that I might share.
I just have the one that we were talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
Before. Yep. That's the only one. I feel like, luckily, I have been fortunate enough to not really have any horror stories.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been, and like, knock on wood, yeah. It's scary.
I don't think that I do.
That's
which
good.
is kind of, I mean, I wish I did, but not really.
We'll just share other people's.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. Okay, so before we get into that, we're going to do highlights and lowlights. Here's our highlights and lowlights of the week. Okay, do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
Let's see. My low light. I talked about this 2 episodes, I think it was. But my Shein haul.
Oh, yes.
Is kind of a fail.
Wait, it was?
Well,
Why?
these are from there, which
Those
these aren't
jeans
bad.
are?
Yeah.
Those are cute.
But the other ones were not good.
Oh, dang it.
It's fine. Again,
like they didn't fit right, or what do you mean?
Yeah, they weren't great material. And the problem that I have is that things are just really baggy in my legs.
Yes.
So I don't know.
It's like they need to make jeans that are a different size here, and down there. Because
well, and I posted about it, and somebody was like, "You need boot cut jeans," and I was like, "I don't want
Why?
Boot cut jeans." Like they're like that's the style that you're looking for because I'm like I wanted a little bit fitter in my thighs.
Oh, true.
But I'm like. No, because boot cut jeans they
look like floods.
They are like flare out at the shin,
yeah,
and then tight everywhere else. I'm like I don't want that.
Leg,
yeah, exactly.
Tight, but then loose.
Yeah,
but straight.
Like I want that classic like Levi.
Yes.
Fit.
Yeah,
but
Levi's are so expensive. That's the
I've
hard
bought
part.
so many Levi's over
Really?
and
just because you keep losing weight,
and then they're so expensive.
Yeah, that sucks.
So that's that.
Well, at least you had one.
Yeah,
and your class outfit looks good.
Yeah, I'm very excited about my class outfits. My highlight is what was I going to say? Oh, I've just had a burst of inspiration. Okay, I guess with doing like content.
Oh, good.
I just haven't like been doing it a lot, and I haven't been doing a lot of hair, but honestly, it's helped me feeling better about my body because I feel more comfortable in front of the camera. And so it allows me to do a lot more content and
love
like
that.
stuff. So it's been good.
I love that so much.
Yeah, so it feels
awesome.
good.
You were on a kick, and then the school happened, and then you probably just like fell off. But you were like on a. So I'm happy to see that.
I posted like every day. I think for 6 months. I think is what I did.
You were amazing.
I even before I went on my cruise.
Yeah.
I recorded everything, and I had a post scheduled every day for when I was on my cruise. So I pre-scheduled everything for 2 weeks before I left on my cruise.
Awesome.
So
you're getting back on the grind.
Yeah, it's hard too because I also my books are closed, and so I only take like my regular clients.
Yes.
So I'm never really doing like transformations all the time and stuff. So it's not like super exciting content, but I've been able to like roll with it a little bit. So.
What I've noticed too is like when you have repeat clients, it's like you have to like the first video you do with them can be like their whole thing. Yeah. And then maybe next time you do like focusing on stitching and do a video just about that. Or you have to like kind of like hone in on.
I also just like being comedic relief. So I like to make funny videos. So my one that just did really well was me like searching for my freaking shades EQ all over. Like
Salon centric.
Yeah.
It was funny. I related to that so hard.
I mean, it's not a lot, but I gained like 20 followers from it. Good. And then when it says like how many accounts you've reached in the last 30 days, the next day after I had posted it, it went up by 4,000 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So it did well.
Because it's relatable. People like things that are relatable, and they like things where you're like engaging with them, like asking them questions and getting them to comment. Yeah. But that's awesome. I love that.
So that's my highlight.
Love it. I would say my low light is Jagger had a really hard morning. Aww. He actually is like very social, loves to go to school, never really has issues when I drop him off. But this morning I had to wake him up, and usually he wakes up on his own. So he hated that. He kept being like, it's too bright. I'm like, okay. And it was actually kind of like sad because as I'm getting him dressed, I'm like, we're going to school. And he's like, I just want to stay home and cuddle. I'm like,
I hate that because it's like, you can't, but like it makes your heart like you're like, I want to do that,
Yes.
but like I can't.
But like, yeah, responsibilities, and you also have school. So it was really hard getting him out of the door. And then we went to Starbucks and I got him a chocolate milk. And then as we're leaving, he's like, what about a cake pop? And like,
so did you have to go back through?
No, I was already late by that point. So then he's bawling as I take him into school because he didn't get a cake pop. I was like, kid.
Stevie also, she like loves going to daycare and like she gets really excited when they come and grab her. And this morning I handed her off. She started crying.
See, that breaks you because it only happens every once in a while. But you're like, why? Like it makes you like worried. Yeah. And so I'm like, So then we get to the school and he's in a new class now. He got like not promoted, but like they moved him up.
Yeah.
And
he's at Kids Village, right?
I love it. It's the cutest thing ever.
I know. My aunt took all 4 of her kids there. Yeah.
Hopefully by the time Stevie needs to go to school, you're down here so you can go there. Because if I refer you, it like gets you a better
I would love to.
It's cute. So, but he used to go 3 days a week and he had like a set class and now he goes 5 days a week with a new class. So it's a new teacher, new kids. So I take him in and he was like clinging to me and was like, I want my old kids and my other teacher. And I was like, sorry, I felt so bad. And he never does that. Like
did he just started like this week?
Yeah. So yesterday was his first day with this class, but Sadie dropped him off. And I think he does better when it's not me because he's like, Mommy's
not your
leaving.
mom.
Yeah. So I was like, I felt so guilty like leaving. I was just like, my heart. And then Sadie, I've been texting her because she has him and she's like, he's having a hard day today. I'm like, oh. So I think I'm going to take him to Chick-fil-A after this and give him a little, because he loves the white car in like the play place. He always is like, I want to go to the white car. So I'm like, I'll give him a fun night. But anyway, that's just mom life. But I would say
no. Was that Sunday night you guys took him to the movie?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning.
Yeah.
What did you guys see?
We saw Wish. It's like a new Disney, I think. But yeah, it was cute. He does pretty good in movies. Jovi doesn't, but he does. So his parents took her and we took him. It was cute.
Love that.
I would say that was my low light. My highlight is probably... this is so hard when we do multiple episodes. Like this is our second one in 2 days because we're batching and it's like so tricky to like, what else happened? I would say, I'm just going to say that it's Jovi's first birthday this weekend.
That is so crazy.
I know. She's almost 1. So she'll be 1. And actually now that we're on this subject, I saw this on TikTok and it blew my mind. And maybe I'm stupid and I just didn't realize this is how it is. But you know how like, on your birthday, you turn 1, right? Okay. You're technically turning the age that you've already lived. Like I'm not turning 1 and that's my first year going into it. I'm going into my second year and I'm basically always turning the age I just was. Yeah. So I'm turning 32, but I'm technically like,
you're in your 32nd year of life.
But no, I'm in my 30, I'm going into my 33rd. So I'm turning 32, even though I've already lived 32 years. Does that not blow your mind?
Oh yeah.
Because we don't count ages. Yeah. Like your first year of life, we just say a 0, basically.
Somebody also said once, they were like, I don't understand that when a baby is born, they come out and we say like that they're not 9 months.
That too, because they're on planet Earth.
I mean, it makes sense. Yeah. Because they're technically alive.
Could you imagine if we counted that and the first year? And so then by their first birthday, they're like almost 2, actually. It's so weird. It just makes my brain hurt. Yeah. And I got into a debate with Jordan's mom about it because I was bringing this up and she goes, that's not true. And I'm like, no, it is. Like, literally, if you're living 1 full year and then you turn 1, you're turning the year you just lived.
Yeah.
So
you're like,
technically 33.
I turned 27, so it would be, I just lived my 27th year of life.
You're turning the year you just lived. Yeah. I'm like, that blows my mind. That means I'm going to be like, I'm turning 32, but really I'm like 33. So that blew my mind. But anyway, Jovi's first birthday is this weekend. And this year has been the fastest year of my life. Just from having her and then the school and like everything we've had going on this year. Like it just has gone by so fast. I can't believe she's going to be
when
1.
I see her, because she's 5 months younger than Stevie. Mm-hmm. So whenever like I think of her, like to me, she's always just 5 months. Yes. Like in my head.
Yes.
And so then I like see her starting to walk or like when she was crawling and stuff. And I'm like,
that means you haven't
she's only 5 months.
Yeah. Like that doesn't add up. The math isn't mathing.
No, she's not 5 months. She's only 5 months younger than Stevie. So it throws me off.
No, I understand that too. And it's funny because she's bigger than Stevie. Like she weighs more than Stevie.
How much does she weigh right now?
Probably 30 pounds.
Yeah. Stevie weighs 18.
I'm Sorry, what? No, she doesn't.
She's defrauding.
You know what? I'm going to weigh Jovi tonight because I could be wrong, but I know it's in at least the mid to late 20s.
Because does she have her 1 year appointment next
She
week?
has it next week.
Yeah.
I am dead. Yeah. I'm dead.
Wait, so are you guys doing something on Saturday for her birthday? Because you're having her party later this month.
Yes.
Right?
So her actual birthday is Saturday, and we were going to do her party, and then I had to move it for like some reasons, and we're going to now do her party the 27th. So that'll be like the big blowout. Well, I have like light up letters with her name and a bounce house.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yeah. We're doing it here, right?
Yeah, it's here.
Yeah.
And then on the 13th, her actual birthday, I think I just got a smash cake, and I think I'm just going to do a small smash cake, and then we'll just have our parents over for dinner. Like it'll be very low key, but I want to do something that day. And I got her some presents and stuff. So
that's so fun.
Yeah. It's crazy, but
I love Oh yes, you've her theme. Yes.
Yeah, the queen is one. It's so cute. I'm so excited. I got like an outfit for her, but
I love that. Okay, well, before we get started, I have that, but then I also have something else. So I'm sure everybody has seen the Golden Globes, Timothy Chalamet and Selena Gomez. Stuff. So E! News posted the post and was like, at tea time, we'd love to know if Selena Gomez was really gossiping about Kylie Jenner. And Selena commented on the post and she said, No, I told Taylor about 2 of my friends who hooked up. Not that it's anyone's business.
You know what it's giving? Your ex best friend's sister kissed someone at a club and you know what I mean?
I don't know that I believe any of it. But Kaylee Teller, which for any of you guys who pronounce it Kelly Teller, it is Kaylee Teller.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a weird spelling though.
Yeah. It's like because it's
Keileigh.
Yeah, it's like the longer version.
It's like a Utah Kaylee. Yeah.
But because in that video you see her like say Timothy.
Yes. And there's no way there's another
obvious.
Timothy.
Yeah. So,
but they have to do damage control. You know, it's like
but it's so funny because you can see who was it? It was. I think it was my friend that I was just doing her hair. She was like, you can tell that Selena and Taylor are like media trained because they have their hands covering so that like nobody
looks
can
like
see
real
them from
gossip
the outside. And then Kaylee is just speaking with her mouth wide open and not hiding it at all.
She's like, what?
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner? Just kidding.
So
that's wild.
I don't know that I believe any of the drama, but
I just, when things like that happen, I just so badly want to know. But also seeing Taylor and Selena in a moment like that is so relatable. How many times have you gone to your friend and be like, guess what? Like it's like, they're just like little girls like gossiping. Yeah. Like it was kind of funny to me, but I love it.
Okay. Well, we did have one thing that I wanted to do. So for the depot party that we're having in February, I found a dress.
Okay.
But it's like $300.
The theme is silver.
This is it.
Oh, is it ASOS?
Yep. Yes.
That is literally perfect.
So I'm like, I need it.
Yeah, you do.
But I'm like, the $300. So I wanted to call Riker, my husband, and get a reaction to asking if I could buy it and then return it because I wanted to know like what he would say about it.
I do that. So, I got hate, but I like posted once that I return outfits after like classes, and I literally had a girl like blowing me up in DMs like, that is so like wrong of you. And I'm like, I don't eat in it. Like I don't spill anything. I just like is for 8 hours. And
so I wanted to see his reaction because who knows what he's going to say. So we're going to call him now
on speaker.
Hello,
Riker.
What's up?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you know the depot party that is in February next month for Jay-Z.
Mm-hmm.
So Jay-Z girls are supposed to wear silver, and I found the most amazing dress. Okay.
Sorry, you cut out there. You girls are wearing silver, and you found your dress already.
Yeah, well, I found the most amazing dress. I haven't bought it yet.
Yeah.
But, so it's $300. This is my question, though. Could I buy it, but then I'll return it after wearing it?
Oh.
Why?
That's dishonest.
Oh. Well, how about I just buy it and keep it?
Do you want the real answer to that question?
Well, I'll show you it tonight so that you can understand why I need it so bad.
Okay.
Okay, well...
Formal dress?
It's a cocktail dress.
Well, they didn't answer my question.
A formal dress. What?
Like your formal, like Katie formal dress.
Yes.
That was silver.
Yes. I don't have.
Getting that again?
It's like that. So I could recreate my look that night because you loved it so much.
You're going to go blonde, is that what you're saying?
No, not yet. That's not till like March.
You're going blonde in March?
Yeah. Ish.
No ish.
Okay, well.
You can get the dress if you go blonde.
Oh, okay. I'll pray about it.
Okay, well, I still got to see things first here.
Okay. I'll show it to you later tonight.
$300, though, that's a lot of money.
I'll show it to you tonight. It'll be worth it.
I don't know. I doubt that.
Okay.
You ever wear it again?
I don't know. I'll put it in my closet with all the other things from stuff that I don't wear anymore.
Stop. Oh, my gosh. Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye. When my senior
blonde didn't have it.
I know. He's dying, you guys.
He wants
when
to be
I was
blonde.
a senior in college, I finally took Riker to one of my formals, and I had this silver sequence dress that was really low cut, and he literally could not keep his hands off of me all
and that's
night.
what he referenced.
Yeah.
I love. He's like, just wear it again. Like that's such a man
Well,
mentality.
I don't have it anymore,
yeah,
so
you're like,
I can't wear it again. So, but I should have kept it.
Oh my
but
gosh.
I was like, maybe I'll just recreate it. And then he can't say no. But this one doesn't have a plunging neckline.
yeah, he's gonna be like,
yeah.
You should have been like, it comes with a matching lingerie set that I'll wear later that night.
I'll just wear your blonde wig.
There you go. The fact that he wants you to be blonde again so bad. It's hilarious.
You guys, a couple weeks ago, Jess texted me and was like, I've been thinking about it, and you've had such a glow up since going brunette that I don't think that you can ever go back.
Nope.
And I said it to Riker. He took the remote, turned off the TV, chucked it, and was like, "This is bullshit."
I did not marry a brunette.
He was so mad. And I'm like, okay, let's just get over it. It's
cannot. That was hilarious.
So-
well, you'll have to keep us updated on what happens tonight when you tell him.
I know. We'll show
I
him.
love that his first thing was, that's dishonest.
I know. Which I'm not surprised about that answer, but I don't
love
know.
that so much. Oh my gosh. Well, the saga continues. Will you send me a picture of that dress so I could put it on the YouTube? It's so funny.
I love it.
Okay, let's get into I almost said American Horror Stories. Salon Horror Stories. Let me pull up my thing. So I did a story box, and I got a lot of good responses, actually.
Should I just tell the one that I was going to say?
Yeah, you should start. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll do mine, and then we'll do these.
So I was told this by somebody. So it was during summer, and they were just doing like a move up of extensions. So they didn't put a cape on or anything. So it's like hot out, like we're not putting it on. She was wearing a dress, and her boyfriend came with her, or her husband, I don't remember what it was, but he sat in the chair next to them, and the stylist turned them so that they could be looking at each other and having a conversation. And apparently the conversation was just all about their sex life and like what they call each other in bed. And like they like started getting like hot and heavy during it.
And she's just sitting there doing her hair.
Yeah. And the stylist is just sitting there doing her hair, just like pretending not to listen, but like obviously, like that's just what's so weird to me, is that the client just not thinking that like she's hearing this whole thing when it's like, she's right here.
Yeah.
And they're like getting hot and heavy, and the boyfriend leans over and starts putting his hand up the girl's dress and like fondling her.
Like, you're not in a movie theater where you can try to be discreet. You are in a public place.
You are in broad daylight.
And someone else is also right there.
Dress.
I see when things like that happen, I'm like, are you wanting attention? Like, are you wanting a reaction? Are you being punked? Like,
that's like borderline like sexual harassment or like sexual like indecency. So I'm like, that's so
also
odd
like
to
there
me.
are kids around sometimes at the salon, like getting their hair done. Like, you never know who's around. Like, that is nuts.
She was like, yeah, I could just see his hand up her dress and like his hand moving around.
And she just had to pretend like nothing was happening.
But yeah, that's just weird to me.
That is disgusting.
Like
it's just another level of person to be able to do that. Like,
and just openly talking about your sex. Like
I could never even make out with Jordan in public.
No.
That's so weird.
It's different. Like you just being one-on-one with your stylist, and like if you guys are close enough, like talking about your sex life, but talking about your sex life with your partner
and pretending
front of
she doesn't
somebody
exist.
else is so odd.
It's so awkward.
And disgusting.
Yeah.
So,
I hope she never took her again.
sometimes people need to be careful about what they talk about
And what they do.
Yeah.
Like, that's
okay,
another
you're right.
level.
That is the worst part of it all. That's
No
the worst
shame.
part of it all.
No shame.
That's disgusting.
That's so bad.
But I'm excited to hear all of these.
I know, these are really good. So I'm going to go through the question boxes because those are like shorter, obviously. And then I did have people like DM me too, and those are longer. So this one's like from the client's perspective, and I feel like this happens a lot, but she just said, I had a stylist color my hair from blonde to black when I asked to go light brown, which in those situations, it's so hard to say what actually happened, but it was probably her hair was really porous and it took the color and she didn't mean to. But from a client, that's like horrible, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like those things happen a lot.
Like even from when I was super blonde and like going to a level 5, like that's a huge change
and
too.
it feels black, even if it's not.
Yeah, that sucks. But I would just say, like, if you are not a stylist, like if you're a client, like if you don't do hair, like nobody's like trying to do that on purpose or like, not that they don't know what they're doing, but sometimes like it's a chemical reaction sometimes what happens. And so scientifically, there's stuff that we can't do about it.
Yeah. So. And sometimes it's not on our side, even if we do everything right, you know? Someone, this sucks. They said, I got the 4N and 10N bowls mixed up. I put 10N on the roots and 4N on the ends. Can you even imagine?
And that is hard to reverse.
Yes. Like you just did mids to ends 4N when it was supposed to be a 10. Like you have to now strip it out. That is, I don't even know how you reacted.
Hard to strip. That's not just like putting a toner on and it going too icy and like, oh, I'm just going to use some clarifying shampoo. That is a whole nother level. Like I'm always so nervous that I'm going to do that.
I know. It's like you have to have things labeled or like, that's so terrifying. But
poor girl. Yeah. I would love to see pictures of that.
Me too. What did that look like? Because that's like a reverse shadow melt. Like that would be a level 10 to level 4. I can't even picture it.
That's like a Billie Eilish look.
I was just going to say that. Yes. Also, have you been seeing how she's dressed lately?
Yeah.
I don't know if I like it. It's like,
I get everybody express themselves, but it's just...
It's weird. Like, it doesn't even match. It doesn't fit. Like, did you see her when she went on Jimmy Kimmel or whatever?
I thought that it was a man at first, and then I saw Billie Eilish, and I was like, what?
Oh? It's just, it feels like it, when you go that extreme, it just feels like you're trying too hard. Yeah. Me and Jenna actually had a long conversation about this last night with like fashion and trends. I feel like with fashion, you obviously have to find what works for you and like follow the trends. Like, you know, wide leg jeans are in now, whatever. But you also have to do what works for your personal style and your body. Yeah. I don't like that. Like now everyone is just hopping on like oversized things that don't match and like not getting ready because it's in. It's like, I don't know.
That is very in right now.
It is.
I identify with like I can't wear like a baggy top with baggy jeans.
No.
Or
I overcompensate.
Skinny with skinny.
Yes.
Like it has to be one or the other.
Yes.
Like
which I think makes you look better no matter who you are.
But skinny jeans are out right now. Yeah. And that's hard.
That is hard. That was a hard one for me. Yeah. And now I'm like straight leg and all that. And now when I wear skinny jeans, I'm like, these are so tight. But I'll wear them if I'm wearing a tall boot.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
What was like, this is so sidetracked, but what was like when you graduated high school, what was the look? And what year was that?
I graduated high school in 2015.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. What was like really in at that time were those Free People shorts that had like the lace at the bottom of them.
Like
do you
denim?
remember those? Yeah, the denim shorts that had like
I made my own.
It was probably like an inch.
I literally
of it.
like super glued lace to shorts once. Yeah.
That, and then do you remember? This is more like my junior year. I think that this was like out at that time. But do you remember those Steve Madden brown boots that were like kind of scrunched all over?
Yes.
Like the tall ones that kind of went like right below the knee.
Yep.
Those were very in too.
It's funny how you can like say these things and it immediately takes you back to that time. Like, you know what year that was.
I see stuff, man. I wish that I could think of more like at that period of time, but
right. Mine was like skinny jeans in all different colors, like bright colors or pastels.
Yeah. Or tying a flannel around your waist.
Yes.
That was
flannel.
Right
Kira went through that phase hard. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also like peplum tops. like, and then big, like chunky necklaces, like and then skinny jeans, high heels with skinny jeans. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I was watching Laguna Beach the other day and just nostalgic as hell, but it's funny to see everyone in the mini denim skirts and the Uggs and the polos, like everything was like Hollister. Like, it's just so weird.
And you see that so stuff iconic. And it's like, ooh, that does not look good. But then I wonder now,
I need that.
In like 10 years, are we going to look back at this? I don't know, but I feel like, well, sometimes people go like, it's like the not getting ready vibe that they go with.
It's a little extreme.
It's like a little too much, but I feel like right now things are
clean girl.
Yeah. I think it's
old money,
more like classic.
I do too.
Like classic trendy.
I agree. I think we're like evolving. And there will always be trends we think are icky. But yeah, I think for the most part, it's very clean girl and it's classic. So especially with like weddings, like you'll look back and be like, that was so 2014. Like you just know like what time that was. So I wonder if we'll feel that way. But anyway.
Prom dresses.
Yes, that too. Okay. My client got arrested while in my chair for stealing a credit card. That would suck. Like you just like... What if you're foiling and they like show up and arrest her and she leaves? Like, what do you do?
Say, well, your hair's going to fry off. I'll see you later. Bye. You're like, sorry, officer. I just need to rinse her out really fast.
And I also need to check her out so I get paid. Like,
wow. That's interesting. I would love to know how that went down because I'm curious.
And how did they find her and know where she was at?
I need more information on that.
If you're listening, give us more details if you know them. Also, did she pay for her appointment?
Yeah,
she like was getting arrested for stealing.
I wonder if the police were like, "We'll figure it out later."
Like,
so you're fine.
This one says, "I had a new extension client come in and tell me her last stylist sewed them into her scalp."
No,
like I make that joke at classes. Like I'm not sewing them into your scalp, but how do you actually do that?
There's no way.
You have to be put under.
Yeah.
There's no way.
There would
maybe
be
she was accidentally
everywhere.
Poking her and she felt like that or something. Because there's just there's no way. No way.
There would be blood everywhere.
Yeah. Makes no sense.
It's like scalping somebody.
I also need to know more about this.
Oh my gosh. And your head, I hope you didn't put extensions back on her. I know. If that really is true. Because the sores that she had on her head, God bless.
Yeah. What was the condition of her scalp? That's so interesting. Wow. Well, gross. I've never seen that one.
She probably lost hair.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I just like visualize that and like, I can't. Men cursing me out saying I suck at doing hair. Never women, just men. There is something to this though, because I always say like, I don't do men's cuts, but men are pickier than women.
No, they are.
Like I will try to, like I have tried one time to do Jordan's haircut. I went one like swipe up with the razor. He's like, never mind. Well, and like wouldn't let me finish.
The problem with men's cuts is that you can't hide it.
Yep.
Like you can't like really fix it. And guys are just so picky about when it comes to their hair. Well, were you coloring this?
Yeah, I want to know more on this one too.
Were you actually like have male clients or there's just males telling you that you're terrible?
Like you screwed my wife's hair up. Well, yeah, I'm curious. Well, her Instagram name is Faded by something. So
she probably
it's probably that. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's kind of sad. A new client came in for a color. When seated, she popped her wig off. Her hair looked like a cotton ball. I root retouched her and maybe did 3 highlights tops. 3 days later, she blows up my phone telling her I ruined her hair. And if I don't refund her, she'll sue me. Demanded in-salon treatments to take home. She never sued. She'd been fired by 3 other salons in town for the same story. Oh. I mean, first of all, that's really sad. But yeah, second of all, there are clients who are just known to be jumpers and like they'll do anything they can to get a free appointment.
Yeah, we had one of those recently.
We did? Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. Yeah. This is hard as we actually have a lot of stuff that happens here, but like it's hard to talk about because I don't want to like offend anyone. But like stuff from years ago, it's easier to talk about.
But a supposed client, I guess there was 1 or 2 other salons in the area that like have dealt with she's her. Like on a no-call list.
If you're blacklisted in your area, I feel like that's just like you shouldn't get your hair done. Like
this just came to mind. I was scrolling through my text while we were on a pause, but my Kel texted me last night and she's been on the podcast and she used to work at the academy. But she was texting me about Housewives, Salt Lake Housewives, and she was like, "Please do Heather's hair." Because did you watch it when it was blowing in the wind and you could like
the whole
see
left was out?
Which it doesn't really look right all the time. It doesn't.
Randy always is like, do you know what Randy said to her when he like was met her once?
Hell.
I think it was because he's friends with Jen and he met them and he was taking a photo and he goes, "Oh, your hair looks kind of wiggy. I need to fix it." And he's like, "Oh, there's not much I can do." But like a gay man can just get away with that, but I'm sure she was offended.
Listen here,
she
Heather.
needs more hair. She needs a different color.
Bad
I would
weather
love to help
Heather,
her.
I would literally love to do your hair.
Yes.
I would love it.
And now that you're on bad terms with your hairstylist because she
she's supposed
she was also maybe sabotaging her hair. Honestly. On that note, I will tell you we got our podcast merch finalized.
I'm so
I'll have to show you
excited.
after. And we're going to start wearing those for our podcast.
Yes.
And those are getting made. So we should have like in 4 weeks. So
Okay.
that's going to be really fun.
I
We have
can't
cute
wait.
sweatsuits coming. And then, yeah, anything else? That was it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode.
that was it.
Yeah, it was really fun. And please let us know, like in comments, DMs, whatever it may be, like what type of episodes you'd like to see in the future. Because we've done so many of them that I want to make sure it's not getting repetitive. Ones like these are fun because it's like a segment we bring back. But I think we have some fun guests coming up actually. So those are going to be good. And then we also have like little ideas of like, you know, things we want to do, segments we're doing. So, but please let us know because we'd just love to talk about what you guys want. So, all right. Well, thank you for listening and we'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Thank you so much for listening to Just Jay-Z Podcast. You can catch us once a week here on Apple or Spotify, and you can also watch us on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe.